For Citylights on Novus TV, I'm Natalie Langston. While Christmas is one of the most wonderful times of year, it can also be one of the most stressful, especially when it comes to entertaining. It can be a lot of work to spread that holiday cheer and make your home look great all at the same time. So to make your holiday decorating a little bit easier, I'm here at MOSAIC Homes' new apartment show suite, Edward, where they have teamed up with interior design expert and co-founder of Provide Home, Robert Quinnell, who will be sharing his home holiday decor tips and trends. Now let's talk about the collaboration we're seeing here between a few different parties and how that collaboration came to be.
Sure. Well, the collaboration was with MOSAIC Homes, as well as Laura Melling, who's the interior designer that did the space, as well as Provide Home, which I am part of. We started off basically on the same page. We all had the same inspiration, which was basically a European style. We all put our ideas down on the table and everybody had the same idea, so it was a great way to start off the process.
And now, can people come in here? Is it a showroom? Can they visit and tour?
It sure is. It's a show home for MOSAIC Homes, and it's called Edward, actually the property, and it's an amazing space, and so far received very, very well by the public.
And so they can come in, kind of get some ideas, hopefully
Totally.
Buy this kind of space? Is that
That's correct, yeah. This is the model suite for the spaces for Edward. The idea behind doing the space was to give it a real home feel. So when you walk in here, you feel like you're at home, not necessarily just in the model suite. Very comfortable, very relaxed, very modern, very upbeat, and it's a great space for MOSAIC Home.
Now I feel at home here, especially with the holidays just around the corner.
Right.
Let's talk about some of the decor trends we're seeing for the holidays.
Sure. Well, I always think that less is more, so you don't want to add too much to what you already have. Work with what you have, which is a great idea, but it's always nice to bring a little bit of sparkle and shine into the room, so using gold accents, showing some gifts on the floor, just keeping it clean and simple but beautiful at the same time, so just keeping it nice and chic.
Now let's talk about this space in particular. How have you complemented the dark colors for the holidays?
In this case, we've used some black accessories, for example, an ebonized bowl or a cutting board in the back there, a beautiful black teapot with some oak features on the top there, the faucet there in a black tone and a good matte finish.
Now tell us why you chose some of these pieces to highlight in this space. And I see that it's quite simple too.
Simple, we love simple. Clean is the way to go, I find. Less is more, really. We personally love ebonized wood, so you see all the grains of the wood, which is quite a beautiful thing. Everything in your home should really be a piece that's really admired and loved, so I think that a lot of these black features, details are really quite nice, and they stand out beautifully on a white surface or a marble or that kind of idea.
Now, often at this time of year, we see a lot of silver, golds, but what is the best way to incorporate other colors like a pop of color?
Well, we love the idea of using jewel tones. So this year we've used colors like bottle green, burgundy, and we've actually incorporated some metals into it like brass and things like that. Brass gives you that beautiful shine, and the other colors give you some, some richness and some warmth in the room. And this time of year you want to feel a bit more warmth in the room as well.
Now let's talk about some of the specific pieces that we're seeing in this space that you've done that, bringing in the jewel tones.
Well, we love a lot of the pieces that we have on the shelves and in the background here. We've got pieces from Italy. They're all ceramic pieces, and we're using a lot of different tones in there. We've also got some beautiful bowls that we brought in from Australia, which are shown in the bottle greens and things like that. And they really play off beautifully together, like the rich tones with the greens and things like that are just a great way to show off some color.
This time of year, Vancouver, like to stay indoors, including myself.
Right.
Now, how do we bring a little life into our space without venturing outside?
Well, the best way to do it is to bring the outside inside. So bring in some beautiful tropical plants, large scales, always great, big leaves and things like that. Some great, beautiful local flowers as well in the tones of the season, so burgundies and pinks and whites and things like that. So a great way to do it is just to bring the outside inside.
Would you feel that that would play over to your Christmas tree too? How do we kind of incorporate a Christmas tree into our space?
Absolutely. Why not just take one of your favorite plants and just wrap up some gorgeous gifts, and maybe just use one tone of paper like a gold with a black ribbon and just put them underneath one of your tropical plants. And you don't need to put a big Christmas tree, and you already have it right there, and you just put your gifts there. And sometimes you can incorporate some of your favorite vintage decorations, which you can attach to a gift, or you can put it close by the tree, that kind of idea.
I love this. And you can use those pieces every year, right?
Absolutely. And maybe add a new piece every year. So you're growing your collection year after year after year after year, and eventually maybe you'll need a Christmas tree to put them all on.
Yes. Now, usually our guests seem to always gravitate towards the kitchen or the bar area. How do we dress that area up for the holidays?
Well, the table should be special. It is the holidays, and you want to make sure that people, when they're sitting down, are having a great experience. And part of that really is to show great things on the table. So in our case, we put some really great, beautiful flowers on the table. We decorated it with a little bit of gold and shimmer. Candles are a great way to do it. You just sort of dim the lights in the room, you put the candles on, and it just brings that whole mood around the table, and everybody really, really enjoys that. So, and of course, fill the glass with wine, and you're good to go.
Now you're armed with everything you need to entertain for the holidays. Edward by MOSAIC Homes is now open for viewing during the winter season. Just head to the website below for all the details. Thanks for watching. For City Lights on Novus TV, I'm Natalie Langston.